Hey Leo, let's see what's going on in your love life. This is a tarot love reading for Leo's Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and of course for any of you lovely cross watchers dealing with the Leo romantically. Now please keep in mind, Leo, these are general readings, may or may not resonate. You're always welcome here to take what works and leave the rest. So we're jumping right into it today, my lovely lions. Let's see what could be coming toward Leo in love. First message coming out today, we have got the Judgment card. Now, this is always a bit of an interesting energy, Leo, because it can sometimes represent a person who is seeking forgiveness and potentially a second chance. So you might be involved in a situation right now romantically where whoever you've been involved with has done something to hurt your feelings. Maybe they've pushed you away. Maybe they've done something to create distance within the relationship. They might be coming back around hoping that they could potentially make things right, potentially get a second chance with you. So we're gonna have to see where this goes. Tell me more about what could be coming toward Leo right now. And then we've got the Star. Wow, that's kind of even more significant given that we had the Judgment card first. So the Star is a card of healing. It's a card that tends to show up when somebody is coming towards us and they're like, Leo, let's heal this. Let's fix what was broken. Let me make this up to you. So I really think that there is somebody here coming towards you, Leo, who is wanting to make amends and wanting to fix things between the two of you. This is also a hopeful and optimistic energy with the Star. So it could indicate that they're trying to hold out hope that they can fix things, that they can make things better. And maybe that everything is just going to go back to the way that it was before. But very, very, very strong energy with the Judgment and the Star of somebody wanting to fix this and somebody wanting to make this right. Tell me more about what could be coming toward Leo right now, please. And then we've got the Strength card, my goodness. Strength card is actually Leo energy. So some of you could be dealing with another Leo romantically. Whoever you're dealing with though, let me just say, Leo, they are very, 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 very sorry for what happened because guess what? They still have incredibly strong feelings for you and they still believe in the strength of your relationship. And so it's kind of intense because for the overall energy, all three of the cards are major arcana, which in the tarot tend to represent more significant life events, big changes, big things that are happening to us. And so this is very intense energy, which makes me feel that whoever this person is, they are still very intensely in love with you, Leo, and they have all these strong feelings for you. They're essentially hoping that your connection is strong enough to overcome whatever it is that's happened between the two of you. And I do see them coming in and really, really, really trying to fix things, really trying to make things right, heal things between the two of you and get back to focusing on the strength of your connection and moving forward together. So very interesting overall energy today, Leo. Here's what we're gonna do for the rest of the reading. We're gonna look more at this person and we're gonna look more at you. We're gonna look at their overall energy, what they might be feeling right now, what they might be doing. We'll look at the same thing for you and then we'll look at the potential outcome here. So let's kind of dig into it and see where it goes. Tell me about this person who is here for Leo. Okay, oh my gosh. Okay, so the card that came jumping out is the Temperance card. I'm not gonna go crawl on the ground and get it. Another major arcana, Temperance, Sagittarian energy. It's very balanced. A lot of the times I feel like the Temperance card is a person who's like, trying to come in and they're like, be patient with me, give me time, Leo, let me prove myself to you, let me show up for you in the way that you deserve. It also tells me that your person has probably been working on getting into a much more balanced place within their life. So sometimes, you know, if somebody hurts us or pushes us away, maybe they've been going through a bit of an unbalanced time. This is not an excuse, right? And I feel like your person could be coming towards you and being like, all of those issues from before, all of that shit that I was going through, I've been working on it, I've been dealing with it, I've been bringing my life back into balance, and now I'm hoping that you and I can be together. Okay, tell me more about this person's energy, please. Knight of Swords, wow. Air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Knight of Swords tends to be a very fast-paced energy. Somebody coming towards us, somebody pursuing us. There's a sense of urgency. There's a sense of, I need to reach out to Leo now. I need to have the conversation with Leo now. So I see that this person's energy is very strongly focused on you, Leo, and this is a good indicator to me that they're going to be reaching out to you very soon. Tell me more, please, about this person's energy, and then we've got the Emperor. More fire energy. This is Aries. So we've had Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius energy with that Temperance card coming through. I feel like this is your person basically saying like, I am still confident in us, Leo. They're coming in and they're wanting to prove to you that they want to be with you. They want a future with you. They want a life. And they're really, hi, hello, this is my little kitty cat, Fiona. Hello, my love. This is them coming in wanting to prove to you like, I am still confident in our connection. I still want to be with you. And they're trying to convey that confidence to you and that certainty. Okay, so let's take a look at what this person could be feeling, please. OMG, Leo, Four of Wands. If you're familiar with the tarot, this is the 1111 card. It indicates marriage, commitment. I mean, this is kind of wild. This is a significant energy to get in a love reading. And honestly, Leo, a lot of the times, this is the card that we want to see in a love reading because it shows that your person is serious about a life with you. They are serious about a future with you. So whoever this is, whoever's coming around right now, Leo, let me tell you, they want like marriage. They want commitment. They see the future between the two of you very, very clearly. They feel it in their heart because this is showing up in their feelings. Wow. Okay. Tell me more, please, about what this person could be feeling. Six of Wands. Beautiful. This is a card of victory and success. It's like in their heart, they know that the two of you can be together and have a really beautiful, loving, successful relationship. I also feel like the Six of Wands can be a card of admiration and respect, somebody who really looks up to us and admires us. And honestly, I think that's how your person feels about you. Okay, tell me more about what they could be feeling right now, please. And then the Knight of Pentacles, beautiful. Okay, Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So the thing that I always say to you with the Knight of Pentacles is that it does tend to be a slower moving energy. So I kind of like this a lot, Leo, because what it feels like is that your person is they're not gonna try to like push you or pressure you to make a quick decision. It's very much the energy of like, Leo, I'm sorry, I wanna make it up to you. I'm willing to do whatever it takes, and I'm willing to move at the pace that is comfortable for you in order for us to find a way to move forward, okay? So I'm getting a very respectful energy, like if you're willing to hear them out and give them a chance, they're like, let me know what you need, let me know how you wanna navigate through this, we're gonna move at the pace that's comfortable for you. Okay, so let's see what actions they could be taking. The Five of Wands. Honestly, I think this is just them fighting for you, right? I think they're getting a little bit scared that other people might be coming in and trying to pursue you. So they're at this place where they're like, I better make a move quickly because I don't want to lose out this opportunity with Leo. Tell me more about what actions they could be taking. The Empress, beautiful. A very loving, nurturing, abundant energy. Honestly, this tends to show up when somebody just wants to love and nurture the connection. And the really nice thing here, Leo, is that it is showing up in their actions. So it's like, they want to take action to love and nurture this connection and like put in the hard work and put in the effort to really show up for you every day and show you how much they love you. Okay, what other actions could they be taking? And then the Seven of Cups. That's always an interesting one, you guys, because this tends to be a confusing energy. And the message that came to mind is they're wanting to clear up the confusion. So that's interesting. So I almost wonder as well if maybe there's something that happened between the two of you that it hasn't been clear why they said what they said or they did what they did. Take it or leave it if this makes sense. But I'm definitely getting clear up the confusion. Like when they come towards you, when they approach you, when they initiate this conversation, it's almost like you're going to be getting some sort of explanation here. And maybe the explanation is them just explaining their behavior and why they acted the way that they did, right? But I do feel like they want to make sure that you have all the information you need, you have all the answers you need so that you're not, wondering what's going on. They want you to be clear about where they stand, what they want. They're also more than willing to clear up any questions you have, any uncertainties that you have based on their past behavior. They're very willing to kind of like get in there and clear the air, okay? So to me, that opens the door for you to ask the questions you need to ask and have the conversations you need to have in order to better understand the situation. So moral of the story for your person, their energy feels very focused on you, Leo, very strongly coming towards you right now. You could be getting a big apology, and I think they're going to be trying to win you back, essentially. All right, so let's look at you. Tell me about Leo's energy right now, please. Six of Pentacles, okay? So Six of Pentacles is a card of balance and reciprocity. I almost wonder, whenever I'm dealing with a reading where there's been some struggles and somebody's coming to apologize, Sometimes I feel like the Six of Pentacles can indicate that we were feeling frustrated because when things went down between the two of you, maybe you were at a place where you felt you were investing a lot more in the relationship and putting in a lot more effort. Maybe they weren't. So it's like you're looking at the situation with the Six of Pentacles, and I think for you to even consider moving forward with this person, things are going to have to be balanced in a better way than they were before. And I think you're going to be making that clear to them. Tell me more, please. King of Cups. Ooh, interesting, Leo. So King of Cups is a very heart-centered, loving energy. What this says to me is that you probably still have a lot of love for this person, okay? So I do think that there is still a lot of love. There's still a lot of connection here between the two of you. Even if something has happened, you know, I say this a lot in my readings, like feelings don't just get turned on and off like a tap, you know? It's like even if tough things happen in a relationship, it doesn't change the fact that we love somebody. And I do feel like this King of Cups is saying you evidently still have strong feelings for them. Okay, tell me more, please, about Leo, the lovers. Okay, I mean, we literally just established that you love them, and the tarot is like, let's reinforce it. Okay, we're getting strong energy to suggest you do have very strong feelings. I will say, though, the lovers is Gemini energy, and it does, it represents love. But at the core, it is a card that represents a choice or decision. And that makes a lot of sense because if your person has messed up and hurt you, as much as you love them, this could be a significant point in the relationship where you do have to make a choice or decision about how you want to move forward within this connection. So the lovers, in a way, might represent a bit of that dilemma, right? Where it's like, you love them, but they've put you in a bit of a sticky situation. They're trying to fix it, and now you get to decide what you want to do. Okay. So let's see what you could be feeling. Three of Wands. Okay, I like that a lot, actually. Three of Wands is a very visionary energy. It's about looking ahead and thinking of the future. What I see you doing here, Leo, is listening to this person, hearing what they have to say, and then ultimately figuring out, you know, with what they're saying, does that fit for the future that you want, right? So I think you're evaluating this from the long-term potential, which makes a lot of sense to me. So you're looking at it and you're like, okay, I love them. There's been this conflict, this tension, this issue. They're apologetic. You know, do I still see something long-term? Do I still see us building a life together, right? Tell me more about what Leo could be feeling. Five of Pentacles. Okay, but you have some concerns, right? So here's the thing, you guys. With the Five of Pentacles, this is often a card that can indicate fears of abandonment. So I'm kind of suspecting here for some of you, take it or leave it, that the issue here is maybe your person did something that left you feeling completely abandoned within the relationship. And I did say earlier, this could be a situation where they pushed you away, right? And so on the one hand, you might still see a future with them, but on the other, because this is showing up in your feelings, there is still that fear, right? And I think that makes a lot of sense, Leo, because if your person hurt you and left you, you know, let's say feeling out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles, there might be part of you that's like, yeah, they're coming on strongly now, but what if that happens again? So that might be one of the fears that really needs to be addressed within the connection if the two of you are going to move forward, okay? Tell me more. This card came jumping out, okay? The cards are flying out today. So the Queen of Swords came jumping out. I actually think this is really good. So the Queen of Swords here is super clear-headed individual. This is someone who asks the hard questions, has the conversation, clearly talks about what they're feeling, what they need, setting boundaries. And so I think for you, and we talked about this a few minutes ago, like get in there, Leo. If you have questions for this person, if you have things that you need answered, you know, talk about that. Talk about your feelings, because this Queen of Swords is showing up in your feelings. Like, be clear about how you're feeling, how their behavior impacted you, how you feel about the future. Like, don't be scared to get it all out there, because then if the two of you do decide to give it a shot, it's coming from that place of clarity where everything has been out in the open and the two of you have been able to clear the air. So I feel like this is saying, like, don't hold back from speaking your truth. I'm getting like, throat chakra energy, right? It's like maybe you feel like your throat chakra has been blocked a little bit. Now is the time to like start to have those conversations and get things out in the open. And I think your person wants that because they clearly love you and want to fix things. And like I said earlier, they're willing to do what it takes and move at the pace that's comfortable for you to explore that. So, you know, get in there, ask the questions, and hopefully get the clarity. So let's see what actions Leo could be taking, please. The Sun. Okay. which is your energy. This is a very happy card. So this could indicate you trying to get back to the happy moments in the connection. Tell me more, please, about what actions you could be taking. The Hermit, but you're definitely going to do some soul searching. You know, the Hermit is a very quiet, contemplative energy. It tends to indicate taking time and space for ourselves to sort out our feelings. So don't feel like you have to make a quick decision. Don't feel you have to jump into anything you're not ready for, and take the time you need to really sit with this and figure out how you feel, right? And then take action. Tell me more, please, about what actions Leo could be taking. 10 of Cups, okay. I kind of feel like you do still see a future with this person. We are getting some significant energy for you, Leo. We had the King of Cups, we had the Lovers. Now we've got the 10 of Cups, which is the happily ever after card. I do think there is part of you that still has faith that you guys could work it out. So I definitely think there's potential here for a reconciliation, okay? So moment of truth here. Let's see what the outcome is. What's the potential outcome here? Okay, we're gonna take that, Leo. So the outcome here is the Ace of Wands. You know what an ace is? It's a brand new beginning. It's a fresh start. Now the Ace of Wands is kind of an exciting energy because it's very fun, it's very passionate, it's more of a light-hearted type of energy, and it does also tend to show up when we have a very strong attraction for somebody. To me, having this in the outcome is really good, Leo, because it's indicating that there is the potential here for you and this person to have a fresh start, to make amends, to move forward, to leave the past in the past, and to bring that really fun, lighthearted, happy, passionate energy back into the connection. So this could definitely be a situation where there is a turnaround, and you know, it's a general reading, so whatever happened between you and your person, at the end of the day, I always say it's up to you to decide what you want to do. I just show you what I see in the cards. But I do think this is one of those situations where you have the potential for a fresh start with this person. And I think that, yeah, I think they still really love you and you really love them. So it might be one of those situations where right now it's a little bit sticky, but you know, you might be able to move in a really positive direction in the near future. So that's what I see for you guys. If you enjoyed this reading, you know what to do. Give me a big thumbs up, you guys. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. And of course, you know I wish you love, I wish you happiness, Leo, and we'll talk soon. Bye, guys.